Hello everyone and welcome to a new full completion summary episode for Winter 32. This week there's no new car, only some say common cars and the McLaren 12C, a really nice one for online adventure. So not much, but we'll still go for 100% as we always try to do. All the details and time slots for each event and PR stunt are in the video description, while any tune can be found by my gamertag. For any questions, feel free to leave a comment or join the Discord server. So let's get on to it, and if you like and haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing for more Horizon 4 and other car games content. Starting from 21% thanks to Rivals and Ranked Adventure, which count for all the seasons of a series. For Rivals, post a clean lap for 6%, so no hard hits, while Ranked is unlocked a level 3 adventure and offers another 15 just for its completion. This can be done once per series and it will apply to all 4 seasons. For the first 3% of the season, towards 24, the photo challenge, #duos. Take a picture of your car with a drive-atar at the rail yard. Guess it's time to call a friend or hope someone's around the area. But there's an even easier method. Start a solo race that goes right through the rail yard, like this one. As soon as you are around the photo objective, go to photo mode, take a quick picture and you're done with the first 3%. Next, for 15%, this week's Forzathon, Swords to Ploughshare. You'll need a V10 or V12, fully upgraded for this, so nothing fancy. We'll briefly go through it here, but for more details you can check the recommended video at the top. So, first things first, drive any vans and utility vehicle. I use the Holden as it is in the auto show and it is lighter than the GMC in my previous video, but guess any others will probably do too. Second, drive it for 13.1 miles. That's roughly 3 lengths of the highway. Getting some near misses with incoming traffic will probably get you the first daily too. Third, earn 5 threading the needle skill. You can use the parking lot trick described in my Forzathon video. Or switch to solo mode and go down Princess Street for an easy completion. Solo mode will help having more cars to filter through. While for the fourth, you have to get 3 stars in your utility vehicle at the rail yard ramp danger sign. Better clear up a bit the area of destructible items that might slow you down. Then, starting from around the railway should be more than enough if you don't mess up on the way to the ramp. After recording this, I had a go with the El Camino too, and I think fully upgraded and everything regarding the suspension and rebound tuned to soft would be the better car to use, even getting the seasonal objective. Once completed, you earn the 15% and the 200 Forzathon points. Regarding the Forzathon shop, we have the Mitsubishi Starion, a somehow rare car, as well as the awesome S1 Huracan Performante. I like it most stock in S1. While in the Backstage, the Buick won last week's vote. And this week you'll have to choose between the MC12 Corsa and the Cadillac. The latter has been featured several times, so let's pick the MC12 Corsa. For the trial, Golden Age Muscle B700 Classic Muscle for the Classic suit. There are a couple to choose from if you get them to B700, but since I haven't liked the ZR1 I always pick it. It is not the grippiest, but it should be more than enough for the unbeatable drivatars. Not gonna lie, it is not the easiest trial, actually the drivatars seemed a lot more aggressive than in previous late trials. But other than the first race where they got us really good after pushing us around checkpoints with their already well-known Jedi force fields and pushes, the second and third race were rather easy. Not rookie easy, but decent. The Holden Torana that Wolf used might be the better pick for everyone as it has lots more grip, and that usually wins since the races are not really speed focused. Up next, Winter Games B700 Hot Hatch for the Clio. Since you no longer have to win the games to get the reward, it doesn't really matter what you pick. Get something you like and you feel comfortable with, just because winning is nice, not because it is mandatory. So I went with a Corsa that I already had and which didn't do bad in the snow. But yet again, it wouldn't be Thursday if you wouldn't end up into a freeze or long server wait times. Had to wait like 10 minutes to actually get to the third match of the games, and unfortunately some from the team were thrown out, while the opposing team was kicked entirely, or they just left because of the really long wait times. This is that kind of moment in which you better wait for the surprise the server might have. Like leaving you alone against a full rival team, who knows? Thankfully, that was not the case, even though we lost a teammate. Once that out of the way, you would have unlocked an additional Backstage pass for 50% winter. Moving on, this week's PR stunts for about 7% each since we're missing the remix event. Again, some really easy ones, all you need is the back mono and maybe a higher top speed car, which can basically be anything. Rail yard ramp danger sign, 774.3 feet or 236 meters. Using the same technique as for the Forzathon, clear the area then go for it using my top speed zone back mono tune. If you use the El Camino for the weekly Forzathon chapter, you might already have this one too. Bamburgh Dunes Speed Trap, 225 miles per hour or 362.1 kilometers. The back mono will just do, going from the south. But you better pick a faster car like the really cheap or free tier 2 Eliminator Supra. Any hypercar will probably do just fine too. Crescent Speed Zone, 106 miles per hour or 170.6 kilometers. Easily completed with the Auto Show back mono. Probably any other car, especially from my top speed zone video, can complete this, not that difficult.
You've arrived at your destination.
I was even able to complete it with a much slower Ford RS200, so not the Hoonigan. You can cut the last corner to improve your score without being disqualified.
You've arrived at your destination.
So I'd say the PR stunts of this week are more than decent for a winter season. And now, the 3 weekly championships against at least highly skilled drivatars to get all the rewards. Just for the fun we're doing them against unbeatable, even though at times we regret it a bit, but guess that's how the skill is improved in racing games. Going uptown, A800 Sports Utility Heroes for the Porsche Macan Turbo. Land Rover CVR is a car that I normally pick for this class as it seems grippier than others, and it is also available in the auto show for everyone to use. You must be a bit more careful in successive corners as it tends to transfer lots of weight, so better brake in advance. Or you can try and get a stiffer suspension for it, which might help with the corners. Other than that, quite an easy championship, not much to comment on, other than the unbeatable drive avatars seem a bit changed, being a lot more aggressive, especially if by chance you crash into them. Completing one of the 3 championships gets you over 80% for the McLaren 12C. Next, micro street scene C600 microcars for the Ferrari 166. There are quite a couple you can choose from, like the Abarth 595, Austin Sprite 1, BMW Isetta, Ferrari 166, Lotus Elan, Manx Myers, Mini Cooper S, Morgan 3-wheeler, Any Peel, Porsche 718 or 550A Spider, as well as the Reliant Supervan. My pick was the Sprite 1 and I recommend it to everyone as it is the best all-rounder. Not the fastest, but with tons of grip. No engine swap is required, fit a turbo 4x4 according tires, then invest into the engine parts till you reach C600. The other option would be the Lotus Elan Sprint, another really lightweight microcar that I usually use for A800. Wolf had it this time to C-Class, and even though it was less grippy, it was faster on the straights. So get what you think helps best. Others might do even better, in the end it really depends on your driving style and skill. And lastly, Downhill Dash S900 Rally Monsters for the Beetle. Picked the MG from the auto show, but forgot to tweak the suspension to soft, so had lots of flips on the way. If you don't have some Hoonigan car with winter tires on, this is not a bad pick, but make sure to tune the suspension and rebound to soft to avoid flipping it when you try to cut the corners here and there. And again, you only need to complete this against at least highly skilled drive avatars, so don't really need to struggle with the unbeatables. And that kinda does it with the championships too, so already at least 93%. For the daily challenges, first, 2 awesome near miss skills. The higher the speed and closer you pass a traffic vehicle, the greater the multiplier. Works even better with incoming traffic. Second, 3 ultimate near miss skills. Increase the speed to around 350 km per hour to get this. Third, 2 crash landing skills. Go to the bamburgh dunes, jump around right into the fences to get it quick. Fourth, 2 ultimate air skills, dunes or danger signs. Fifth, 2 wrecking ball skills. Perform multiple wreckage skills in quick succession. Mix it up with other skills, as otherwise only the multiplier increases and sometimes it doesn't seem to be enough. Sixth, 1 awesome air skill, jump a bit. And seventh, 3 ultimate wreckage skills. Guess everyone's good at this. I recommend the airstrip area. And that does it for another 100% completion, this time for Winter 32. Hope you've enjoyed the new episode. For any questions or discussions, feel free to use the comment section below or the Discord server. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Forza weekly content. For any additional details regarding the events, they are also available in the video description. The following week will have spring, and the chance to get the new Shelby 1000, as well as one of the most beautiful and cool sounding cars, the Lexus LFA. But till then, have fun racing in winter, and thanks for your support.